In lieu of our current situation, we decided to spend Pesach with our furry and scaly family. To make our celebration safe, we had to make a few concessions. For example, instead of parsley, we used cilantro, a healthier option for our lizard Smog. So if you see something a little different, it was just an adjustment to keep our friends happier. The story of Passover begins long ago in the land of Egypt. The ancestors of the Jewish people, known as the Hebrews, lived under the rule of the Pharaoh, who was king of the land. The Pharaoh's advisors told a prophecy that a young Hebrew would come to free his people. To stop this from happening, the Pharaoh called for the removal of all the newborn baby boys. Afraid for their son, Yocheved set him afloat in a basket on the Nile River, watched over by his sister Miriam, where he was found by the Egyptian princess. The baby was named Moses and grew up as an Egyptian until he fled after finding out that he was actually one of the Hebrew people. Later on, Moses found a burning bush. It was here where God spoke to him. God told Moses to go to Egypt and demand that the Pharaoh let his people go. The Pharaoh refused. He was not afraid of the Hebrews and their God, so Moses demonstrated God's power by introducing the 10 plagues. First, God turned the water to blood, then frogs came from the river and leapt everywhere, followed by lice, wild animals and flies, sick livestock, boils, hail, locusts, darkness, and then the killing of the firstborn sons. Before the final plague, God commanded the Hebrews to coat their doorways in blood to stop death from visiting them. The Pharaoh was distraught and sent the Hebrews away. In their rush, they were unable to let their bread rise and left them with thin crackers we now call matzah. When reaching the Red Sea, the Egyptians began to chase them as the Pharaoh had changed his mind. However, God split the sea and let the Hebrews escape. They wandered the desert for 40 years on their journey to Israel.